guiding kids to navigate peer pressure confidently. Teaching children how to navigate peer pressure is an essential part of preparing them for life's challenges. Peer pressure, or the influence that friends and peers exert on each other, becomes increasingly impactful as children grow older. Although peer pressure can sometimes be positive, pushing children to try new activities or develop social skills, it often pressures them into risky or undesirable behaviors. Helping kids recognize and manage peer pressure effectively can empower them to make decisions based on their values rather than on external influences. To begin with, children need a strong foundation in self-esteem and confidence. Kids who have a healthy sense of self-worth and are confident in who they are tend to be less susceptible to peer pressure. They are more likely to trust their own instincts and less likely to feel the need to conform to others' expectations just to fit in. Parents and educators can foster self-confidence by regularly praising kids' achievements, encouraging their interests, and helping them understand that it's okay to be unique. When kids feel good about themselves, they are less likely to give in to pressure from their peers. Open and ongoing communication between parents, teachers, and children is also a powerful tool in helping kids handle peer pressure. Regular conversations create an environment where children feel comfortable expressing their feelings and sharing their concerns. Parents and educators can help by actively listening to children without judgment, showing empathy, and guiding them to consider the consequences of their actions. When kids know they have a safe space to talk, they are more likely to seek advice and support when facing challenging situations. It's also crucial for parents to educate their kids about the different forms of peer pressure, which can range from overt, direct pressure to more subtle, indirect influences. For instance, kids might face direct pressure when friends encourage them to do something, like skipping school or trying smoking. Indirect pressure can be more challenging to identify and resist, as it often involves wanting to match a group's behavior or adopt certain trends simply to fit in. By explaining the different types of peer pressure and giving real-life examples, parents can help children recognize these influences and understand how to respond effectively. Role-playing scenarios can be a helpful, hands-on method for teaching kids how to resist peer pressure. Parents and teachers can set up various situations where children might experience pressure and encourage them to think through their responses. For example, a parent might ask, "What would you do if a friend wanted you to sneak out after curfew?" By practicing responses in a safe, supportive environment, children can develop the skills they need to assertively say no and maintain their boundaries. When children are equipped with specific responses, they feel more confident and prepared to handle real-life situations. One effective approach to resist peer pressure is teaching children how to use I statements. This communication technique empowers kids to express their own feelings and opinions in a clear, respectful way. For instance, if a friend pressures a child to try something they're uncomfortable with, they might respond with, "I don't want to do that because it doesn't feel right to me." I statements are a powerful way to assert personal boundaries without causing conflict, making it easier for kids to stand up for themselves. Another key component is helping children select friends who share their values and who support positive behaviors. Friends who respect each other's boundaries and encourage good choices can significantly reduce the likelihood of negative peer pressure. Teaching kids to recognize healthy friendships and avoid people who pressure them into uncomfortable situations is essential. Parents can encourage kids to reflect on the qualities they value in a friend and discuss how real friends respect each other's choices. Finally, fostering resilience in kids plays a significant role in helping them navigate peer pressure. Resilience helps children bounce back from difficult experiences, like disagreements with friends or feeling isolated when they don't give in to peer pressure. Parents and teachers can build resilience by encouraging problem-solving skills, teaching kids to learn from mistakes, and reinforcing the importance of inner strength. Kids with resilience are more likely to stay true to their beliefs and make choices that align with their values, regardless of peer influence. In conclusion, teaching kids to navigate peer pressure requires building their confidence, communicating openly, role-playing scenarios, promoting I statements, guiding them to choose supportive friends, and fostering resilience. When children are equipped with these skills, they are better prepared to face peer pressure with confidence and integrity. By empowering them to make their own choices and value their own judgment, we set them up for a life of independent, thoughtful decision-making, free from the influence of negative peer pressure.